Hey, what's up there, guys? Earthmaster checking in here. September 26, 2017, 6:35 p.m. here on the West Coast, and doing a quick earthquake video update for everyone out there. Pretty quiet on the homestead out here. Not a whole lot of activity to report right now, which is kind of strange. Taking a look at the earthquake 3D globe here, shows a little bit of activity out here again, once again in the South America region. You can see numerous 4s and a couple 5s there popping up down in South America region. That's an area where we have not seen any kind of large-scale movement in some time. Needless to say, with all this activity, very possible, as I mentioned in previous videos here, it's something to watch. Definitely want to be on the alert in the South America region for some large-scale movement. Well, around the Chile region. I mean, it's just obvious. There's a lot of 4s, a lot of 5s, but nothing large scale at the moment. Some deep movement over there near the Fiji Islands region. This is something we always like to watch for whenever we do these earthquake videos here. As you can see here, at least 1, 2, 3, 4 earthquakes ranging from 4 to 5. Showing up on the large, deep scale movement there. The 6.4 that occurred there in the Fiji Islands region was at a depth of 98 kilometers. So not super deep. Not like these other earthquakes that we're seeing down here within the region. Basically, you know, within the same region there. These other ones here definitely well in the melted part of the earth crust, or the Earth's mantle down there, 538 kilometers below the surface. So definitely some deep movement going on there, including that 6.4 at a shallower depth. But taking a look at it, it's still fairly active, guys. This Pacific plate is still no doubt active. 5.9 up around the Japan region a little bit ago, earlier today actually. Some 5s and 4s all up and down the western side of the Pacific plate. Not a whole lot to report on the eastern side. 2.3 earthquake being the latest earthquake to occur on the northeastern section of the Pacific plate, up in Alaska. Other than that, I mean, it's obvious you guys can see the large scale movement over here to the west, and very quiet over here towards the northeast, except for a lot of activity down near the South America region, with numerous 4s and 5s occurring there as well. But for the most part, fairly quiet. A couple 3s along the northwest corner of the state of California, along the southern section of the Juan de Fuca plate, Cascadia subduction zone region. Some minor activity occurring south of the South Lake Tahoe region there. I was watching this earlier. They did have a 3.4 near Hawthorne, Nevada, a ways away from South Lake Tahoe, but nonetheless in a region where we have seen earthquake swarms occur in the past. Mammoth Lakes region, of course, showing their usual activity. Nothing major to report there, nothing out of concern. Little small red earthquake down here, nothing big. 2.3 occurring near Palomar Observatory in California. .7 miles below the surface there for that earthquake. Haven't checked out the slow slip event movements today, guys. Looks pretty active on the northern section of the North American plate up there, with the Cascadia subduction zone subducts. These are slow slip events being picked up. You can check out the range real quick and see exactly what has occurred over the last week and a half. Red earthquakes or red tremor movements indicating more recent activity. That's the activity we just pulled up here prior to the date range. And you can see the sporadic activity out there up and down the west coast here in Northern California, all the way up to Vancouver region and northwestward. Not a whole lot of activity in central Oregon, the Portland region. So once again, still watching that activity there, as this is a slow slip event type movement, where one subduction plate is subducting underneath the other one. In this case, a Cascadia subduction zone here. So definitely something to watch. Very interesting activity that does take place on occasion within this region here. Other than that, folks, it's pretty quiet. I mean, like I say, aside from the Western Pacific Plate there, most of the activity is nothing to write home about. Still working on, possibly bringing up the live stream, guys. Like I say, this all is dependent on the activity that I am receiving during my day job. I do want to be able to interact more with the viewers and more with the live stream. And when I'm consistently being brought in on my days off for 12 hours a day, it basically, it drops an anvil on my plans. So I'm going to wait until that cools off for a little bit, until business slows down for a tad bit. And we'll bring the live stream back up 24/7. It's something I really miss. A lot of people have messaged me about it, and it's definitely something I want to bring back up, guys. So sit tight. It's in the works. Let's just hope, send good thoughts out towards the universe for work to slow down for me. I know that may sound bad, but you know what? I would love to see business drop down. Drop it down. I would love to have some time off. So anyway, guys, take care out there. As always, have an earthquake plan, and we'll chat at you guys a little bit.